Welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful, spiritual message. I pre-pulled some cards for our convenience. Take what resonates. Okay, leave what doesn't. Okay. With that being said, before we get started, let's call in the protection. I call upon divine light, the Most High, my ancestors, my angel guides, for protection. Um, it- Only love, truth, and clarity are welcome in this space. All negative energies will be returned back to its sender. Anything that is not aligned with our highest good will be released and transmuted into peace and power. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so I have a card here and it says, behind closed doors, private matters affect your path. So, something that you're working on or you're trying to work on is being affected by private matters, personal matters, okay? And spirit is wanting to bring clarity to that, right? Okay, so this is what this reading is about. Those private matters. So, the first card we pulled here from another deck is clarity, and it's about truth, intention, and honesty, right? And then the next card we pulled was family, okay, parenthood, pregnancy, fertility, okay. The next card we pulled was rejection, abandoned, dismissed, and fear, right? Okay, so the next card we pulled was time, waiting cycles and moments. Okay, and then finally we have breaking point, limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. Okay, so something here, collective, um, that may overwhelm you, okay, regarding to your path that you're trying to go on, whatever that path is, spiritual, financial, emotional, anything, right? Mental path, anything, right? You're trying to balance some stuff out in your life, right? Financial, whatever. And you're feeling overwhelmed, right? There is going to be a breaking point when it comes to what is affecting your path, okay. There's a need to look at, because we have the clarity card, that's the first card that came out, so there's a need to look at it in truth, okay, but truth and love, right? It has something to do with family, so you want to look at it in love, right? um it could have something to do with someone and the way they parent, okay. So this person, there is a need, right? There is a need to not reject the, you know, private matter or personal matter. There's a need to like face it, okay? With truth, okay, and being honest about it, okay? So with the rejection card, maybe someone is feeling rejected, or maybe someone will feel rejected once you speak the truth about what's affecting your path, right? They might get sensitive about it, right? But this is a cycle. Like every cycle, it must end, right? It must come full circle. Cycles really never end. They just come full circle. I like to look at it like they come full circle, so that um you can balance out some things in your life, and it's like everybody involved, right? So and then there's going to be a limit or a final straw, so that's like the breaking point is like set a boundary, right? um you know complete the cycle, learn what you need to learn from it, and move on, okay. All right, so let's go a little bit deeper. Spirit, why is the clarity card here? What is that about regarding our path? Thank you. Okay, so this private or personal matter, behind closed doors, that may be affecting you in some type of way, it makes you feel trapped, right? It makes you feel tied down. But of course, this is self-imposed. Like you can untie that, untie yourself and blind, don't, someone here in my collective is choosing not to see things. This is definitely a cycle with the eight, the infinity. It's definitely a cycle, right? And this is something that plays on your mental. So Spirit is saying, seeing that through the eyes of truth is, you know, how you're gonna get over it, right? Okay, so then we got the ace, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So someone here is like cold to, the truth. Okay, they not seeing the truth for what it is, right? King of Swords, it could be an air sign. We got air, uh, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. Okay. We also got the eight of wands in reverse. So this is like not closing a cycle, right? This is like not receiving the messages. This is like slowing down, so that you can receive the truth, right? Slowing down and taking a bigger look so that you can see. Sorry about that. So it's like slowing down so that you can see the truth regarding family. Um, and not be in a place of feeling rejected, because everybody is like facing things in their life. And so when you may, looks like from here, like this person may be feeling, this air sign may be feeling rejected from their family or something like that, or feel abandoned. Those feelings are valid, right? It's okay. But you still have to take in consideration what everybody else is going through too. So, um, Spirit just wanted me to say that to somebody here. Okay, so this person may be feeling like the family is deceptive, sneaky, and that may be true, right? And if that's the case, there's a need for you to like move away from that, right? Move away from anything. I don't care what it is. If it's family, if it's friends, if it's lovers, it's acquaintance, business, I don't care what it is. Like if a person trying to play on your mental, like put you in like the eight of swords, right? The swords are mental, right? So somebody trying to put you in some type of mental trap, you need to move away from those energies, right? Like trying to play mental games with you. This is like a mental warfare on a spiritual level. A lot of people, like I was saying on the last video, a lot of people don't understand what they're doing. This is why they collect a lot of bad karma. Okay. So we got the Hierophant, right? So this is like a religious, this has something to do, maybe your family is religious, maybe your family is spiritual or something, but this is also representing higher authorities, spiritual higher authorities. Okay, so this is like God, the Most High. This is your entities, deities. Okay, this ancestors. These are the people in the upper room. I like to say, right, the upper room, right, and or shout out to, what was that movie? Life. Okay, Life. Yeah. Okay. So these are those type of people, right? And you know, Spirit is saying with that card, like, just because they may be spiritual, or they're human, right? We're in a human vessel, right? So you have to take that in consideration. So it was a cycle of being heartbroken. Okay, it was a cycle of being heartbroken, right? Because there was a final straw. And you're going to have to look at these things through the eyes of love. Spirit is saying stand your ground, right? Stand your ground, stand up for yourself, know your value, right? What is passionate within your soul, right? Gonna get one more. Yeah, get grounded. Spirit said the queen of pentacles. Get grounded. Start building your solid foundations with solid people. Okay, so that these type of sneaky energies, or energies that may make you feel abandoned, do some inner work. Also go within as well, so you can kind of get in touch with why you may feel certain ways. Okay, we got 1717, self-reliance. And we're going to see if Spirit's going to offer us a new card, but I'm saying no. I'm getting called to say. Okay, so I'm going to read the affirmation. As I take leadership of my life, my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. So Spirit wants you to understand being self resilience, right? Being self just pushing forward, okay, is